Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to another Impact review. Open Fight Night. I asked for it and we got it. So I don't know if this is a one-time only thing, but I hope we're gonna get this a couple of times. The show starts with Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy coming out. Matt Hardy talks about International Expedition of Gold, which if you have been keeping up on Twitter or Facebook, you could see them defending the titles on different promotions, and they kept on winning all those titles as well. I have a strong feeling that this whole thing, but I think it's more Matt Hardy that does it. Strong feeling they're going towards retirement. I don't know. I hope not, because both guys, especially Jeff Hardy, can still go really hard at it in the ring. But we'll just have to see where this thing leads up to. And he also said that the people that didn't show up on, what was it, Total Nonstop Deletion, that he's gonna go to them if they can come to the Impact Zone, which they have done by going to Ring of Honor to face the Young Bucks. But as far as the Day of the New goes, or the Wyatt family, no, I don't see that happening. Jeff Hardy then challenges Bobby Lashley, and of course Bobby Lashley comes out. Bobby Lashley saying that he's not afraid, he's to put the title up for brass. So we had our first match. It was a good match. Bobby Lashley, the destroyer, the dominance that he is, once again, with his power bombs, he's power bombing Jeff Hardy onto the steel step, which looked really nasty. You had Jeff Hardy doing the Swanton bomb twice to Lashley, but he still kicked out. Ultimately, Bobby Lashley got the win. After the match, Eddie Edwards came out, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Eddie Edwards talks about wanting a rematch, and he also called Bobby Lashley Triple B, which bitch boy something. Then Lashley said he has to do a match before Lashley can give him the rematch, and if he wins that match, then he gets it. So then we go backstage where we see Rosemary confronting Brandy. Basically, Rosemary wants Brandy to join the Decay so she can follow their path into darkness. And of course, Brandy tells Rosemary to back off, not to touch her, and stay the hell away from her. The Decay needs a third person, actually, a female, another male character, another male person in the group, because because the match DCC had with Decay, I'll get to that match soon because actually I jumped way up front. But it was 3 against 2, and yeah, that's not really fair, and you can't have Rosemary fighting the guys too, so the Decay definitely needs a third person, a guy, and the best person for that would be Jimmy Havoc. I don't know what happened to that whole storyline between him and Rosemary. Obviously, by that around that time, they were in the UK, so I'm guessing it was only a appearance for him, because he's from the UK. But Jimmy Havoc would be the best third person for Decay to be in. After that, we had a match: Sienna versus Brooke. Just for the record, Sienna is still my main bitch, although I go crazy for Brandy and Lauren Finesse, but Sienna still my main lady. It was a good match. Brooke was impressive again for the second time since her return. You could definitely tell that she has been, I don't know, because when you're pregnant you can't train, so, but obviously it was amazing to see that she still has it, knowing she just got the baby, and she still looks looks phenomenal and all of that. Even though nowadays when it comes to women looking so perfect, the only thing I can think of is either enhancements, surgery, or whatever, because it's really common nowadays that a lot of women do surgery. So now sometimes when you see all these hot women with abs and all of that, it's surgery. Trust me, I've seen it. But not saying Brooke does, but yeah, I don't really fall for things so quickly nowadays, especially on photos. These women look so hot on pictures and all of that, but when you see them in real life, it's like, So But anyways, it was a good match. Sienna ultimately got the win. After that, we had DCC coming out, and they challenged DK, which is weird. I don't know why they, you would have thought you would have think they would challenge the Hardys, but obviously there's no point in that since there already is a spoiler because, if they are set to defend the title at Ring of Honor against the Young Bucks, which is in May, then there's whole them defending the title knowing they won't lose because they have to defend it at Ring of Honor is obviously pointless. So the DCC versus DK and it was a false count anywhere match. I think this was the best match or the more entertaining match on the show tonight. I liked how it finished though. I don't know if it was at the end of the show or it was this match where you had Bram smashing the bottle onto Abyss's head. There was a table spot, and I think it was Bram doing a pile driver or a tombstone to Crazy Steve from the table, which was fucking crazy. So the DCC got the win. After that, we go backstage where we see Braxton Sutter with Maria and Mike Bennett. Maria wants Braxton to marry Lauren Finesse, and of course, Braxton Sutter doesn't like the idea. He goes crazy. Blah blah blah, soap opera, drama, soap opera. If I want to watch soap opera, I would watch Grey's Anatomy, which by the way is the best soap opera show going on TV right now. So this thing with Braxton Sutter and Ellie and Maria is dragging way too long. Get over it already. After that, Drew Galloway gets in the ring. Drew Galloway talks about making the Impact Grand Champion #1. He's a fighting champion, and not only does he want to represent the title in just in TNA but all around the world, which he has been doing. But then Moose comes out. Moose wants a rematch, but then Drew Galloway tells him, "Nope, sorry, you had your chance. Back off. We don't want a Moose versus Drew Galloway for the 37th time," which I fucking agree on. And I been keeping on saying this. You don't want too many rematches because it's basically going to be the same fucking thing unless you add a stipulation to it. First time Moose Drew Galloway, okay. Second time Moose Galloway, okay. Third time, no, because it's gonna be the same shit. So this guy Drew Galloway gets it. He wants to change. He wants something different. So. And that is what I also want to see. I don't want to have the same people facing each other each week, and I've been saying this a couple of times. We want to have a different format each week. So that was good on Drew for bringing that up. So instead of Moose, he faced this new guy, Rob Rising, I think, if I pronounce his name correctly. I don't know this Rob Rising guy. I don't know many of these indie wrestlers, especially if it's a independent company that is ways beyond, like beneath companies such as House of Glory or Evolve Wrestling, because there are so many indie promotions that aren't even on the internet or on the map that you would ever think they existed. So, but it was basically a squash match, because Drew Galloway had control over the whole match, had the upper hand the whole match. So Drew Galloway won it within the first round. So after that, we had Trevor Lee with Gregory Shane Helms. Trevor Lee challenges DJC, which is just like I was saying last week when they attacked his leg. It's just because they're probably going to want to face him with that injured leg, and that has exactly been the point, has been the case. DJC was still able to do a lot of shit though. But Trevor Lee got the upper hand, and your new X Division champion, I think for the second time or third time, is Trevor Lee. And I hope that we finally can, if it will even happen, but if we can finally start this whole feud between Andrew Everett and Trevor Lee, because Andrew still hasn't really gotten that shot for the X Division champion, for that X Division title. So I hope that this will lead to Andrew Everett and Trevor Lee facing each other, and these two, knowing the PWG guys that they are, will do magic in that ring. So I just hope it leads up to that. And then we had our main event. Eli Drake faced EC3. It was a good match. Eli Drake, yeah, it was an okay match. It was a solid match. EC3 being injured with still having this bruise, so Eli Drake focused more on that. But EC3 still got the win. And after the match, you had DCC being in the ring, and they attacked both Eli Drake and DCC. They both attacked Eli Drake and EC3. So I don't know what that was all about, but these guys are anarchists, so they basically do what the fuck they want. And there were also a few backstage segments with Aaron Rex and Spot. I think I'm gonna start to like this character. Although I don't really know where he's trying to go with this, but I think I will like this character soon enough. So, but that's just about it. It was a good show either way. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. I have so much shit to do, so that's why I'm kind of late, and why this is also short, and why this also has been a lot of more matches instead of promos and such, which is good because I still have a problem with too many promos in a wrestling show. But thank you for watching. I gotta do a lot of shit, so sorry.